Good morning, Divine Collective. Good morning, family. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You all know the vibes. Let's get tired, pretty, and tuned. Show your girl some motherfucking lovey dovey. Like, comment, subscribe. Okay? Let's go ahead and get into it, okay? First of all, we call upon the highest vibration of peace, love, truth, justice, knowledge, and healing, okay? Any negativity or evil eye, we send it right back to its owner, okay? Good morning, y'all. So today I woke up with a word from a dream I had last night. This dream, I really don't want to go into full details. Sometimes you know who the enemy is, but this dream, it's like something I knew but didn't know. But it was like I was time traveling because my kids was younger. It's like I'm gonna tell a little glimpse of the dream. Then pretty much, it's like someone let something happen. Someone did something malicious. This person has always been malicious, but I did not know that until this day. This like a past op type of energy, but this op ass energy still been having malicious intent and throwing me evil eyes. A collective group of people, you know, definitely not a family member, but close to the source, if that makes sense. Yeah. So, but the weird thing about it, it's like as like looking for what had happened and this person did some malicious intent, I wound up slaughtering this motherfucker up in my dream. Once again, now mind you, this the most I ever killed motherfuckers up in my dream. I wound up slaughtering this motherfucker. You know, and it was like this person had it coming type of energy. Like that's what that's what and once I like speak my chi up on a motherfucking in my dream, it's over with for you. That's me slaughtering a motherfucker, literally. Like once I verbally say my ancestors fit to come and destroy you in a dream for what you did for all these times you been such and such and such and such, and then I get to speaking that Latin over them with the intent behind it. Oh, it's over with for them motherfuckers. I think that this ain't no family or nothing. These just old ops, right? And these ain't even knowingly ops. You feel me? These ops, I didn't even know. But that's why I keep saying it's purging season. Because you fit to be destroying and slaughtering motherfucking all the way from your past trauma, from your past. Some of these people from your past see you now and have vicious intent for you. You feel me? Have vindictive towards you. So even those hoes, even the hoes you don't know about, you put the slaughter. So I had to get everybody up in that motherfucker. You feel me? Fast forward, I get up in a car, jump up in a car. My daddy hit my line. Up in a dream, it was like I knew my daddy had passed away. So I'm like, oh my God, my daddy up on the phone. That's what I'm saying to him and to people who was up in the car. I'm like, Dad. He's like, Papa, yeah. Did you find out what was going on? Now I felt immediately safe because my daddy is my protector. I've always tell y'all I feel so lost without my daddy here. But I know he always with me, guiding me. But just like the Matrix, my daddy still know how to contact me through this Matrix energy, right? And just like the Matrix, how they had to go to a phone booth in order to, what I'm saying, channel through or get out the Matrix. That was the type of energy. So my daddy called me. But right when my daddy called me and he said, Papa, that's my nickname, Papa. So what's going on? So I already knew immediately everything was gonna be okay. When my daddy called me, but then my alarm set off, had went off, and I woke up from it. And I was so fucking pissed. So moving forward, you all fit to experience these things where even old cycles that you've been dealing with, old people you've been dealing with, old people that has been just literally coming against you, pulling up on your energy, stopping you, putting these roadblocks. You probably like, damn, why am I been stagnant? Why is all this going on? Because you have so many people pulling upon your energy, people from your past, people from your present, even people from your future, this futuristic shit. You have to realize these are energies, these are fields. Especially, let's say, if you might be up on this computer shit, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna create ops then, even up in a cyber world, right? So you gotta literally cut off ties and ask for protection. And up in these seasons, you're gonna be naturally cutting these things off. Literally, you're gonna be even purging spiritually. Like I've been doing a lot of purging spiritually. These is like spiritual ties or spiritual attacks that I've been unknowingly been hit from, or spiritual attacks from people who I didn't even know was sending me spiritual attacks. I'm now purging and dealing with those things, right? My energy feels naturally let me yoke to these different entities and slaughter they motherfucking ass. Okay? So you fit to be purged and you fit to be gravitating all these things up out of you. Okay, if that makes sense. These things that been deep rooted, these deep things that's so deep down inside, you fit to start healing traumas, right? You fit to be start healing things that you didn't even think you might need to heal, because where you going, you have to create space, you have to create room for to even receive these abundance. And if you holding up on anything that keeping you up in stagnant, like um keep you blocked from receiving, because you holding on what happened to your past. For instance, you might have had went through something with, let's say, if you had a mate, you and this person's family really didn't get a fucking along, right? But it's only certain things that you have done with this fucking family. You feel me? But now when anyone else come towards you, you might feel like, oh my God, I can't get with this person. I don't feel like battering with their family. Cause it's true. I had learned that with a experience, you know, that shit matters. Like I didn't think that at first, because I was always the type when I got with a person, like they family love me type of energy. And until I came across a motherfucker, and no, it does not work that like that with everyone, okay? And I like came across some wrong shit. Like literally, you gotta even be careful with the mate, because sometimes you can be dating them and a family. And I did not know that with this particular situation. I had families, you feel me? And it's kind of like I blame my ex, cause well, two exes. I told you I didn't have like really a lot of mates. You feel me? A whole lot of mates. So the ones I did, it's like I really did click with their mama now. But one, it was like no, and it kind of traumatized me because the shit I went through with that family. And I did not notice, and it's like you gotta sometimes, and you gotta date their mama, you be dating their sister, you're gonna be dating every motherfucking body's gonna feel like, if this man not strong enough, this person will have everybody be in your business. It's like when you beefing, you're gonna be beefing with him and a fucking family. That's some shit that I would never want to go through. Okay, never want to go through. And don't get me wrong, I've been with people family, you know, mama was like my mama type of energy. And I just thought everybody was like that. You feel me? And I just went up in it blindsided. So I'm always conscious and aware. Even though I did have a lot of, because I be telling you, I had a lot of mamas. You know what I'm saying? I had a lot of mamas. I was blessed to have a lot of mamas through my exes. You feel me? Good mamas. A lot of them taught me. That's how I am who I'm today. With like structure and just really taught me how to be a fucking woman. You know what I'm saying? You could be staying with a mom, but they don't teach you how to be a woman. I'm talking about women that actually taught me how to be a woman. Like taught me like loud, like, cause I always had like old school mamas. Like my ex mama, when I first met him, his mama was 72. She was old as hell, but beautiful woman. Like that was like my mama. Like it almost felt like for a minute, like because we looked at just the fucking like for once. Like people for real thought that we was brothers and sisters type of energy. And it was like the weirdest shit because I would say like that's my mama. Like people like I like that should have been my mama. Like so even after we broke up, I was very tied to him, his family, his sister. Me and his sister was best friends. So, and even after the breakup, we were still like very, very close. Like even when she passed away, I went looking for her. Like I was going through some shit for like 2 years that I fell off the face of the earth. And I went to to the house where they normally stay at, and they like she moved, and she wound up moving with her daughter, which was close to me. But I had let go of everybody because I was going through my own shit, right? Then she wound up passing away, and that shit still haunts me to this day because I love that lady. I love that lady like my mama. Like that lady was my mama. Then I just had some beautiful women, that I came across who was just really good mom figures, from my ex family. Like even my last major relationship, the 7 year beautiful woman, his mom was so fucking beautiful. I can't say that. But I had to learn to cut off ties completely. I couldn't just keep holding on because that will always rear me back into him, to yeah, the mama. So I had to cut off everybody, when I'm just trying to just move forward. But I had beautiful women, but this particular family, no. Even though this family, like their mom is still like cool, good person, but it was just like a lot of bad entities, like sister and them wives. You feel me? The drama. It was like, especially with the sister, like that was the worst shit. Cause almost they felt like they was fucking each other for a minute. Like, ooh, I would never want to be up in my brother's business where I gotta dictate everything that they do. I got brothers, no. It was just the weirdest shit. So you gotta be careful of that type of energy. That shit matters. So I've been doing a lot of purging from that. But I just been doing a lot of releasing, a lot of soul searching, cutting off things that really shouldn't be even, bothering me. You feel me? Or even if I don't know why I get like spiritually and up entanglement with people, but then I realized maybe I needed to access with someone up in that nature. Maybe I was the key to help heal them up in whatever they was going through spiritually, but I had to be used up in that light. So I'm just looking at things from a whole different perspective. I'm just looking at my calling a lot deeper than what it is. Cause healers, we go through a lot, and people don't understand that we go through a whole lot. We don't understand why we're going through these things, but it's because we are healers, you know, and we can heal fast. We know how to heal, even if we get off track, get off balance. We know how to come back into alignment and heal, detox and clear things that don't no longer serve us. So you're gonna be going through a lot of purging, dealing with just old cycles, dealing with past wounds, past traumas, present traumas, futuristic traumas. You feel me? Like things that you just might be scared that might happen up in the future. You projecting these things before they even manifest. You having feelings about these things before it even happened. These things haven't even happened, but you already feel them as if they exist. So now you're going through a sense of awareness, right? Right now, your consciousness you is being aware of everything. Okay, you being aware of everything. Cause that's how you can let go and purge, right? So now you've been aware of past ops, you've been aware of situations, you've been aware of past traumas that you might ain't not even think was major, but those things are blocking you. Because even though you feel like it's not major, up in the back of your mind, you is using some of those experiences that is literally stopping you from moving forward and projecting fear upon futuristic experience you might encounter. These things haven't even happened yet. Haven't even had the experience to experience this new endeavor. You automatically projecting what your past has done for you upon your future. So you must let go of these things. You must clear space. You have to release. You have to be willing and open to experience new things, right? Because some of us is runners. I am a runner. I can admit if things is not right, if things not of what I think it might be, I would cut that shit off in a minute and I ghost. And I had been ghost before. And I did not like that shit. But then I had to realize, I had a spiritual awakening upon that. I'm like, damn, you get what you put out. You get what you put out. And at first, I didn't even think in me just up and just moving around was ghosting. You feel me? I didn't even consider that ghosting. But that is a form of ghosting when you just up and moving around and don't give a motherfucker an explanation of why you moved around. Right? So that was a lesson I had to learn. Purging. You like purging is not only just releasing things, but you is taking accountability for your actions too and roles that you might have played up in your own life as well. So I've been purging as well. You feel me? So I had to take accountability for that. Like damn, I did that so much. I didn't even consider it as being ghosting. Motherfuckers calling me, trying to see what it is. I just ghost and cut them off. I just feel like that was me cutting them off. But I never made a have brought closure to that person or that situation. You feel me? Just by upping them and ghosting them. But I just always thought, in my point of view, I feel like I be feeling like motherfuckers is grown. You feel me? But I feel like maybe everybody don't have that certain amount of consciousness or not that much aware, but motherfuckers is aware. I just be at a season where I don't have time to teach people shit no more. Teaching motherfuckers is something that's draining. I just really want somebody that's gonna come and match my energy. Someone just clear cycles too. I don't want nobody dealing with no third party ass situation. I'm not trying to heal nobody. I'm not trying to be no rebound. I don't want you to know what I'm saying? Oh, I gotta settle for this because this didn't work out type of energy. Like, no, I want somebody whole, someone who know what they want, especially someone who know who I am, right? That's the goal of the matter. So anytime motherfucker do not meet me where I'm at or do fuckery ass shit, I just ghost them. It's like, why do you? I be my man. What does it matter? Ain't I'm thinking like, ain't this what it like? Ain't this what the fuck you wanted, or you just wanted your fucking cake and eat it too? But I had to realize, no, maybe it's okay for me just to maybe I had sat down with a motherfucker to tell him what the fuck. Maybe just that once, but not consistently. You feel me? Because it's not like I had to consistently. I just ghost him. You feel me? Or maybe I should have told a motherfucker point A, point B, and point B before I ghosted them. You feel me? So then they can have a mindset like, damn, maybe they can grow for the next motherfucker. Or maybe they can do better up in the long run, right? Instead of them trying to second guess what they might have done, like someone did to me. So, and I did not like it. It was like, damn, I had never got ghosted. So it was like, Ooh, that like was traumatizing. Like, what the fuck? Who the fuck is you to ghost me? You feel me? Who are you? You know, I was up in my feels, but then I had to sit back. If this is happening to me, what did I do in my past? So it made me aware. It made me aware. You feel me? And that's just something I just had to learn. Like that was a lesson I just now had to learn, all right? So now when before I go some motherfucker, I'm gonna give a motherfucker an explanation on the reason why I must not be in cahoots or keep ties with them. You know, just so they can have that peace instead of just ghosting them, right? I can do things how I do it, but I can do things better and in a better way of how I do it. You know, I can communicate a little bit better than what I communicate. You feel me? So those are all things that you're gonna be purging. You're just gonna be realizing things. You're gonna be growing because up in these new seasons, you need to do things a little different. You need to switch things up a little bit. You need to see things different, right? In order for you to attract these things that you want, because some of us is being stagnant because we have some things we need to grow from, and maybe the timing just not it's not it wasn't just time either. Divine timing is key. You know? And sometimes we be wanting things to happen when we want it to happen. But that's not necessarily means that it's gonna happen. And I be looking at like certain people, like Joe Orstein, that was like I always take his story about how he was ministering for like 15 to 16 years before he got his big break to do what he's doing. But he had to trust the process, 16 to 17 years. Wow, that's a long time, right? To finally get that breakthrough. So, sometimes we have to go through things. And sometimes we don't understand how big this journey is, or once we step into some type of position, how big it's going to be for us. So you need the experience, right? You need the tools, you need the foundations, you need the muscles. Like that's what the experience was for. So when you do get it, you know how to value it, you know how to treasure it, and you know how to deal with it from past mistakes, right? Growing pains. So this journey is all about learning, releasing things that no longer serve you, letting things go. If it's not helping you grow, let it go. If it's dealing with your mental, let it go. Because sometimes we hold on to things and we wonder why we ain't moving into our next season. Those things can't come with you. So it's holding you hostage. It's keeping you bound. But once you release it, you can move lightly. You can move freely. Where now you can go into your next endeavor, right? So it's all about change and purging and releasing up in this season, family. So a lot of you is just gonna be experiencing a lot of things that's fit to be coming up. I'm sensing like some type of emotional energy. A lot of you is just going. I'm getting like the sense of just crying out of nowhere. A lot of you is dealing with like past hurt from loved ones. Like you might be like still up in that funk. This person could have passed away a year, 2, 3, 4, or 5 years from now, and you guys still ain't deal with that hurt. Why this person leave? Why, or you can't move forward because of that hurt. So it's gonna be a lot of waterfalls during this season right now, but it's only because you purging. Allow yourself to feel. Allow yourself to feel. I cried last night and it was so many emotions. And before I cried, because I'm like a tough person, but when it's something that triggers me that makes me want to cry. And when I get triggered, I cry everything out, and I allow myself as I'm going through this purging. I'm able to. minister to myself. I'm aware and conscious of what's going on. So I tell myself, God, allow me to feel these things. Allow me to release. Okay, allow me to. Let me cry. Let me feel it. But I'm gonna let it go. As soon as I release it, I let it go and I give it to you. I will no longer hold on to that sorrow, that pain, those burdens that I have accumulated during these times and then release. So I cried. It felt so good just to have a good cry. It feels so good. Purge and just if that shit feels good, then you wake up and going up in a good mood, and it's like you release it. You made peace with whatever has happened. You made peace with just old patterns you consistently do. You made peace with those things. In these seasons, you're gonna try to move a little different. Protect your energy a little bit more. Because sometimes it's not even the experience, it's because we allow certain things to happen. We allow certain energies to come into our space. We allow things to manipulate our energy, right? Nothing that that person did, I allowed that to happen. I allowed for me to feel these things. So that can disrupt us because certain things I just don't want to deal with anymore. I want to learn from those things. So there's a lot of releasing, a lot of purging. But the abundance and fruitfulness, I keep telling you, you all, it's purging because you fit to be very fruitful, very abundant, the divine collector. You fit to receive a lot up in these seasons, whether you believe it or not. That's why you purging, dealing with a lot of emotional baggage, because you fit to get so much harvest up in these seasons. You're gonna realize the reason why you let those things go. You're gonna thank God for why you let these things go, because what's fitting into your life, this is gonna blindside you. You're not fit to even see this come. It's gonna be like a terror moment of, like, it's like your whole world gonna shake because you having a terror moment, because now you dealing with all these things that's happening, but at the same time, a terror moment because you didn't expect, once this good shit start coming in, it's gonna be like, whoo, how did this happen? Oh my God. Look at God. You feel me? All praise to Allah. All praise to all my divine beings. All praise to my spiritual war teams. All praise to the divine that protects me each and every day. Okay, give praise this morning. I mean, be thankful and gracious that you're releasing these things, because you fit to receive the abundance of the land, right? The abundance of the land. Transition don't feel good. Letting go things don't feel good. Purging don't feel good. But I promise you, when the sun come out and that rain clear, oh my God, you're gonna realize that's the reason why. The joy come in the morning time. Literally, you can cry all night, but that sense of joy that you feel in the morning time, like, woo, that sense of peace, right? A lot of you holding on to things that have been stressing and bringing you great burdens. Oh my God, the peace you're gonna have to be in these seasons. Oh my God, listen. Joy come in the morning time. You all fit to receive the abundance and the fruits of the land. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. I love you, family. Take what resonate with this, and remember, if it don't apply, let that shit fly. And if God is for you, who the fuck can be against you? Nobody. Go ahead, follow me up on these platforms. No, I haven't started posting, but I'm fit to be posting like crazy. Okay, me myself is going through a transitional as well. Okay, it's like, hey, I wasn't expecting it. I really read my life. That's the song. Tell me what. Can't even get the song, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Maybe y'all don't, but yeah, stay tired, pretty and soon, guys. Love you. Send you all so much peace, love, and healing. Take care, family.